Oh, man, you're Brandon Harris with Union.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High Flyers is just more my style of ball.
Or what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet. Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick to join the club circuit.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role. And the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. Looking at the High Flyers, it's Devontae Mills at the 1, then Jason Brock and MP at the 2 and 3. Down low, we got a tandem of Ben Gov and Liam Callahan. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Now here's Diaz. Kicks it to Mitchell. Shot clock at 2. No good from outside. And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Here's Diaz. Finds Bird. Fades away. And Callahan pulls it down.
He should save the fadeaway for when there's a defender on him next time.
Mills outside. It's Callahan. No good there with the triple.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Now Harris finds Bird. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Let's talk about the determination of Bird. Ignoring the foul, just straight up going for it.
No good at the free throw line. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point on the court with your play.
Now here's Gov. And the shot goes down.
making his presence felt in the two-man game. Ben Gov, everyone.
Pass to Harris. And there's the alley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Wow, even the defense was stunned by the alley-oop finish.
That was a pro-level play, top to bottom.
Everyone here liked it, and they made it look so easy.
Now MP. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Robert. Union Elite trailing here. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
And Harris overcoming the contest. He was ready to outwork the inside D.
MP with the rock. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Brock. Now go. From deep, it's MP. And no good. Here's Diaz. Down low. Here's Harris. Bird. The three-pointer off the mark. Mills from deep. The three-pointer goes.
For a guy like Javonte Mills, we know he can run an offense. We see it. He can distribute the rock at such a high level. So whenever he's making threes, that really would raise his stock if he can do it consistently.
And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Now MP. Pass to Gov. MP. Brock, guarded by Mitchell. Misses the easy stuff. Diaz. Union Elite again can't hit it. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris. He was in perfect position to grab that rebound and get the putback.
Now Diaz. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Kicks it to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Over Brock. Good D that time by Jason Brock. The high fly is leading. On the wing, Brock. MP. Covered by Robert. Sinks the tray.
He saw that play develop and got the ball to him right where he needed it.
And so Union Elite has it here. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
They've put up quite a few unanswered points.
Clearly they've hit on something that works for them.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Now a timeout call.
Substitution for high flyers.
Now here's Bird. Mitchell on the wing, covered by Brock. That one no good.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run. Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
And here's Mitchell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Here's Kolish. And count it from 19 feet away. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made. Oh, talk about falling asleep on defense. What were they thinking leaving him open for that three?
Harris outside. Back to Kolish. Left side, Bird. Tries a three. Hauled in by High Flyers. MP with it. 13 points so far. On the wing, O'Neal. MP. Back to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Frost outside. Can't get it to fall, and he missed his second after making his first. Kicks it to Mitchell. Now Harris, covered by MP. And he's going for the alley-oop. No good there.
You love to see the enthusiasm on that alley-oop, but not the execution.
Well, they wanted to send a message, and the message is, we really need work on our alley-oops.
He's looked very comfortable all game, and he's made the most of his chances.
Here's Diaz. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Harris. Knocked loose. Mills with the steal. And they're moving it up. Callahan shot off the mark. Union Elite with the ball. They trail by 16. Back to Diaz. Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Diaz. Here's the three. MP grabs the miss. Callahan high post. MP. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
That's just a high-quality shot. Coach will always appreciate that.
Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Finds Bird. Back to Mitchell. Over Brock. Union Elite again can't hit it.
That's a very low percentage shot, and one he probably should have passed on.
Good.
Ooh, 2 tough points from Gov there, using that strong frame.
From deep three-point range. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. High Flyers leading this one, delivering the blowout. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. Now the High Flyers with it. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Inside, MP with the block. And he's going for the oop here. And it's stolen away by Robert. Diaz with it. He's picked up by Mills. With the teardrop, and Callahan with the stuff. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
A difficult situation for Union Elite. They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Here's Harris. Another shot, and it's laid in by Robert.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
Here's Mills. MP right side. Back to Mills. Nails it from three.
He's seeing the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find them.
Outside Diaz. Mitchell with it, and now guarded by Brock. To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role. It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Now here's Diaz. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Bird. Shot clock at 5. Over goes. MP grabs the miss. Puts up a three, and the High Flyers another triple.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
Now here's Diaz. Here's Harris. And it's Brock with the rebound. Outside MP. The jump hook. The second effort. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Work hard on the offensive glass. Good things happen.
And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level.
Now here's Mitchell. Over Brock. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. The drive by MP. Oh, and the jam by MP.
With some sauce on that slam.
Impressing everyone in the gym, including us.
Well, that dunk, it's going viral. Could be millions of views.
Now here's Bird. Pass to Robert. Outside Diaz. Over Mills. Diaz off the mark.
His mojo is out of whack. Offensively, he just can't get anything going for him.
Well, when you play this game, sometimes cold streaks like this are unavoidable.
Here's MP. 30 points in this game. To go from long range.
You can see just how confident that Brock is. He's not wasting time. He's catching the ball. He's putting it up.
Finds Bird. Shot to stop the drop, and it's blocked by Gove. The drive by MP, and he can't jam it through there.
When you try something like that, you're really going to hear it from your coaches, your teammates, and the fans.
And that one's good. It's Diaz.
Nice find by Diaz on the arc. A good opportunity for him to hit a strong three.
MP outside.
Come around.
Gove outside. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Bird on the wing. Back to Diaz. Pass to Robert. Diaz. Shot over Callahan. Diaz off the mark. Now MP. And that one drops.
2 points.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
Here's Harris. Now here's Diaz. Bird outside. Back to Diaz. For three, it's Mitchell. Hauled in by High Flyers. Brock with it. Mitchell covering. It's good.
2 points.
He came out of the locker room on fire. Great second half for him so far.
And Union Elite has possession. Outside Diaz. Bird. He's covered by Gove.
You can see Gov tracking that shot through every frame. Nice anticipation, a great block.
To the inside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Here's Harris. MP grabs the miss. And the layup's good off the glass.
He's got the game to rally his teammates, and he's an anchor for them offensively.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Now here's Mitchell. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Pass to Callahan from the arc. Rebound by Union Elite. And here's Mitchell. And the whistle blown against MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Took the hit and drew the whistle. Tough break for the D.
But he was late to get there. The ref couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Pagan. Now Harris. Here's Kolish. Shot to stop the run. MP grabs the miss. Pass to Brock. To the wing, right side. Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite.
That right there, an inexcusable turnover.
Drew Rouse, Jake Bird, Mitch Mitchell, Rudy Diaz.
Mitchell with it. Outside Diaz. Back to Mitchell. There's a lob to the pass to Dunn. MP. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
His passing is locked in, even when the man is in motion.
Here's Harris. Diaz. Mitchell outside. Harris sets the pick. Goes up high post. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Mitchell under control nicely for the basket.
Here's the high flyers. And they'll just let the clock run out here.
And you cannot argue with the W there. And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Stay on him.
Now Diaz. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played Jay Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was in Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, you know, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
I'm gonna destroy you.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Star squad, it starts with Joey Johnson getting the nod at the point guard. Jonathan Lax, his partner in the backcourt. Ice McCall will get a lot of attention out there on the wing. And finally, Robinson and Pachumsky give them a potent combo in the post. For the West Coast All-Stars, their starting five begins with Devontae Mills at point. Jaden Moore is the 2. MP gets the nod at small forward. Brandon Harris is the power forward. And it's Miles Thunderstone at the pivot. 2 points as that one goes.
That was just sheer muscle on Pachumsky's part. He simply wanted that rebound more than anyone else.
Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Outside, it's Johnson. Kicks it to McCall. 6 to shoot. Misses the 3. Mills outside. Here's MP. Lets it go from deep. Again, MP missing. Now here's Johnson. Defense right on him. Down low. Call. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses and will go for 2.
You can tell McCall is a skilled shooter. Even with the foul coming, he doesn't waver at all.
This is foul,
for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall. Currently ranked 19th in the nation. One half is play. The Nike EYBL All-Stars on top, up 8. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Knocks down the long J.
Oh, superb floor awareness on display there for Moore. He has a knack for finding his open teammates.
Outside, Lack. Back to Johnson. Outside, McCall. Johnson. Outside, McCall. And it's McCall finishing it off.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
And here's MP on the outside. And the West hits it again from deep.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
Pass to Lack. Now here's McCall. And rejected by Stone.
Well, when you challenge Stone like this, he'll make you think twice next time. Excellent block.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Harris outside. Here's MP. Oh, and the jam by MP.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, come on. Startling that he even tried that right now.
McCall, guarded by MP. Here's Perchumsey, and that comes off the assist from McCall.
Oh, that was a tough shot, but Perchumsey makes it look so easy.
From deep, it's MP. Yes, once again, he's an excellent 7 for 8 on the night.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
And here's Lack for 3.
Love the fight there from the big fella. Muscles his way to that board.
Back to MP. Pass to Moore. Now here's MP, defended by McCall. Here's a teardrop, and it's MP missing. The UIBL trailing. Outside, it's Johnson. A three-pointer off the mark.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made 3.
And the way that Jaden Moore can cut right through a defense, it's impressive.
Like a hot knife right through butter. Even when you think you've taken away a lane or an angle, Moore still finds a way. For you gamers out there, it's almost like he's glitching through the defense at times.
Timeout called by the EYBL.
Leftos Athletically. Brian Cologne. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Outside, Lack. Pass over to Robinson. Over Stone. A nice shot there by Robinson.
Nice to see that short jumper game from Robinson. That's good offensive versatility.
Well, what a battle we've seen between MP and McCall so far. They've each had their moments in this one.
You can tell there's a lot of competitive fire between these two, and they both want to get the best of each other. But for as high of a prospect as McCall is rated, MP's done a fantastic job of hanging with him in this game.
Pass to Cologne. Now Robinson, covered now by Stone. And there, the EYBL All-Stars with another bucket.
Silky smooth Robinson with the easy jumper.
And here's MP. Moore, right side. MP. And the rebound goes to EYBL. Cologne on the outside. Pass to Lack. To the paint. And he misses the go-ahead basket. From deep, it's MP. The shot's good on the assist by Moore.
It's hard to believe he's in high school. The way he's moved the ball today has been tremendous.
I like the leadership and the effort to get the other guys going. And you see how much they appreciate it out there.
Cologne left side. The wing jumper off target. The West with the lead. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Hey, I know there were a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. That's clear.
And the West All-Stars call time here. Here's Schrader. MP outside. Carrington outside. Return to MP. Fires for three. Connects it from downtown.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
Tombo up top. McCall. Aslanoglu. He's covered by Harris. MP outside. Let's go with the three. And another three for the WCBL.
Since halftime, he's been money from beyond the arc. And when he's this hot, the green light doesn't get any greener.
Cologne on the outside. Back to McCall. Pass to Cologne. They set the pick. The baseline jumper. The West All-Stars pull it down. Outside, MP. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. McCall outside. This one for three. MP grabs the miss. So it's the West now. Takes a three. The rebound by Leftos. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Outside, Tombo. Here's Schroeder. Back to Cologne. Off target at the rim. Pass to Schrader. MP. Oh, and the jam by MP.
Whoa, that was crazy to even attempt.
Come on, that's a high school kid. That's not fair, no way.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. Both teams will make a substitution.
Al Pachunsi, Drew Robinson, Jonathan Lack, Joey Jackson. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Outside, Black. The UIBL, no good that time either. And here's the West All-Stars. A 12-point contest. Outside Mills. Just 5 on the clock. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Kicks it to Johnson. Outside, Robinson. McCall. Reverses. And the layup is up and in.
Oh, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
The West with the ball. On the wing, it's MP. Defended by McCall. Mills outside. Pass now to Harris. With 4 to shoot. Basket, good.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Here's Lack. Moore covering. Here's McCall. No dice from the high post. Outside, MP. And a kind roll off the rim on that one.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team. Chugging along nicely right now.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McCall outside. Goes up at the stripe. And the jumper falls for him.
There's no let up in McCall's game. He puts constant pressure on the defense.
And here's MP on the outside. It's in. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP's ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that'll do it for this one. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah. Power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey.
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to
MP.
see you. Good
Great
to see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything,
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few dates, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Yeah. Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never going to play again. You don't have a future in this, MP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you. Because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment.
Yeah.
But this is as good as it's going to get for you, MP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.
Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came to the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay, so I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense. Not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay? Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP. Welcome to the first episode of Out of Bounds, the new web series offering exclusive access to all things MP as I start the next chapter of my basketball journey in Bonita, España. Sick apartment, right? Yeah, my agent hooked me up with all this. And helping me put all of this together is my boy Xander Jones, one of the hottest young filmmakers in the game right now. Xander, can you show your face for a second and say hi to the people?
What's up, everybody? Looking forward to sharing MP's journey with you.
I appreciate that, Xander. All right, so more about me. Wait, Xander, do you have any questions?
New country, new apartment, new life. How are you adjusting?
Man, I just landed yesterday, so my head's spinning a little bit, but I can't wait to get to work.
Okay. All right, well, what's on the schedule for today?
I have to head to my first practice, so that's really exciting. And our first game is in a couple of days against the league's MVP, so I'm looking to hit the ground running against him.
All right, after you settle in and got a little time to breathe, what are you the most excited about when it comes to living in Spain?
La comida. My dad's an amazing chef. He gave me this huge list of stuff I gotta eat.
How big is this list?
Bro, he's got this thing into categories. Like, first is classics. Jamón, ibirco, paella, tapas, patatas, bravas, gazpacho, musto. Whew, that one's a grape juice made of wine grapes. That's crazy, right? Apparently they put an olive in it. I don't know, but I'm excited. Then he's got stuff like rabo de toro, pulpo, a la galga, bacalao. Shh. Man, it goes on. But there's a whole section of Basque cuisine.
You been working on that accent, I see. You weren't kidding about that list.
Yeah, my dad doesn't play when it comes to la comida, bro.
I feel you. Well, looks like you got an adventure ahead of you.
Yeah, for real, no doubt. And I'm excited to have you all along on the ride with me.
And cut.
Keep it a buck with me. How was that?
You were great. You seemed at ease. Definitely comfortable in front of the camera. And you covered all the things we got to cover. Why, what's up?
I don't know. It's just... doing this with someone else, it feels like there's more pressure.
Man, you're crushing it. Trust me, I've been doing this long enough. You know, the basketball stuff, it pulls them in, but your personality, that's what they're here for. And you got that in spades. You don't need me to tell you that. Plus, listen, if we got a take and you don't like it, there's nothing. We can always do another one, bro. I got you.
You're right. I appreciate that. Your feedback's good. Keep it up.
Thank you. So, you got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery. As much as I want to see the rest of this country, I came here to get my draft stock up and make the league. That's what I'm going to do, Xander.
Go!
Almost got you that time, Lazy.
Better luck next time, MP.
I can't believe I do this every day. These practices are crazy.
You're tired?
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
We're just getting started.
Hey, that's some good motivation. I can see why they made you team captain. Not saying that you're not good. You definitely can ball on the court too.
I'm not joking. We need fresh legs in the fourth. All right? Conditioning is everything.
Everybody cuddle up.
It'll make you a better player. Okay. All right? We do everything for a reason.
It's absolutely critical to be the best conditioned team on the court. Fitness makes the difference between winning and losing, especially in the fourth. So we're going to do a shot scrimmage, full court. Let's see who's been keeping up with their conditioning program. Line them up!
Okay. Hey, Sergio, I got you this time.
Sit on it! You can't fly with me!
Some of you are more ready than others. You better clean that up quick. Now, if we're going to be successful at the end of games, we have to be able to run our sideline out of bounds sets forwards and backwards. First set we're going to work on is called Granada. We're looking to spring Sergio for an open three in the corner. So NP!
Oh, see, coach.
You gotta set a good screen here, okay? You're late, you're dead in the water. And I want you here. Not here, but right here. You got me?
Vale, I got you, coach.
Let's go! Let's go, MP, move it! Move it, MP, let's go! Move it! Ay, por favor. Again, get up! Get up, MP. Move it. Move it.
That all you got, America? I thought Cowboys supposed to be tough.
You're not very nice.
He's like that with everyone. You keep dealing with someone like Lazard, you can't back down.
That guy's built like a bear.
He wasn't born that way. He worked for it.
Prove it.
I know what it's like to be in your shoes. It's a hard adjustment to the pros. You just gotta keep working. You'll be fine.
Enough chatter. Let's line him up again.
All right. I'm ready.
All right, first game coming up later today. What are you expecting?
That the game speed will be more intense than anything I'm used to from high school. Malaga is the best team in the country, so we're going right into the deep end with this game.
And when you talk Malaga, there's one name on everyone's lips.
Carlos Navarro.
Yep. What do we need to know about him?
Reigning MVP. 3-level scorer. Elite.
So how do you plan to slow him down?
To slow a guy like Navarro down, you have to do it as a team. And that's why I came to this country. To prove that I can help a team win at the highest level.
And cut. You good? You seem a little off.
Yep, I'm fine. Just... I haven't been this sore since I started running with varsity freshman year.
It'll make you stronger in the long run.
Yep, for sure. It's, why I came here. To get in professional shape, it's just a lot when you're going through it.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, as long as I don't have to move to answer it.
Not at all. You worried about Navarro?
Yeah. Wouldn't you be?
And a stunning waterfront view overlooking Malaga, Spain, our site for tonight's game. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for this presentation of the SNCL, Madrid versus Malaga. I'm Blake Zuniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and I know we're excited to get this one going.
Well, we've got two strong teams facing off in an early season test. Basket Madrid has high hopes this season, but FC Malaga is the home of the reigning MVP, Carlos Navarro.
Oh, yeah, and Navarro coming off an absolutely stellar season. We know he's... exactly what he can do on the floor.
And one player we don't know just yet a lot about, MP. The American transplant for Basket Madrid should make his debut tonight, and the team hopes he can make a contribution immediately.
And of course, the star of tonight's game is Carlos Navarro. The reigning MVP is looking to add another trophy to his trophy case.
3 on the clock. Shot by Navarro.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
MP outside. Illich. Pass to MP. Morales. Back to MP. Great pass to set up the land. And with the way Navarro can light it up, there's a good chance he goes back-to-back in the MVP race.
I mean, he just scores it with such ease, and really at all levels of the floor. He can go with either hand, and if you look to take one thing away from his arsenal, he'll simply go to another weapon of his.
Now here's Escudero. Valverde outside. good on the three-point shot.
And tonight, the debut of MP here in Spain, coming over from the United States. He's trying to make a name for himself here in Europe.
And you can see that MP's game is a bit raw, but you can also see the potential he is oozing with. I'm curious to see how he plays this season.
Now here's Gomes. Valverde outside. Fires for three. And FC Malaga another three.
Well, Malaga setting Castillo up. He had little time to line it up, but he did so beautifully.
Here's MP for three. Out of bounds, it'll go to Malaga. On offense, here's Malaga. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Gomes with the ball. Ilic is there. Castillo outside. Again, FC Malaga good for two. Well, MP is the new face of this Madrid team, and he came over at the suggestion of his agent.
Minutes here for MP, but he'll be facing some of the best teams in all of Europe. As MP continues to develop, he just becomes more consistent from deep.
Pass to Valverde. Back to Gomes. Navarro. Good, and it's Gomes who picks up the assist.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's MP. 5 points in the game. Outside Gomes. Navarro. Pass to Gomes. Valverde outside. Escudero high post. Delgado on him. Escudero misses. And you look at how this Madrid team is put together. The pillars are Montoya and Nikolic.
And those two work well off each other with how they play. Still, Madrid will need one more player to step up if this team wants to make noise at the Euro Championships.
Valverde outside. Pass to Escudero. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Basket Madrid trailing. Montoya with it. Now Navarro defending. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. That one on Navarro.
The captain on this team, Sergio Montoya, is seen as a leader.
Both teams making some changes here. Quarter number 2, and we're just about a minute in. Pass to Serrano. Castillo. He's guarded by Montoya. Castillo outside. Clock at 6. With some arc. And he comes up with the deuce. You look at the season Malaga had last year. Easy to see why they expect big things this season.
They had such a strong run, and the core is mostly the same. This is a team that knows how to play together, and they're probably even better this year.
And here's MP from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's a tie ball game.
Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Pass to Castillo. Stolen by Montoya. Now Aguilar. Valverde left side. Lets it go from deep. And it's Morales with the board. A chance here to retake the lead.
Showing that intensity in these last few minutes.
Here's Ferrer. Castillo outside. Navarro. Back to Castillo.
Just 5 to shoot. And he's going for the alley-oop. But they get it back.
Ferrer, shot is off. Here's Madrid now. Montoya with it.
And here's MP from the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
And MP might not be at full bore in this one. A report came out that he isn't in game-ready shape after initial training with the team.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's not a huge surprise to hear that. This Madrid team, they demand the highest level of fitness. It's never easy for a young player to come in and be able to match it. Great effort defensively. MP staying connected.
Oh, and MP slams it in.
And how about that? MP showing a little extra flair with the thunderous throwdown.
Malaga trailing here. Castillo outside.
Over to the left wing. There's Navarro with the three.
And it's Navarro again missing. MP outside. Another three for Madrid.
You got to make some type of defensive adjustment because he is killing them from three-point range.
Yeah, and even when they have closed out on him, he's still knocking them down.
They got to change something.
Back to Castillo.
To the inside. Navarro slams it in.
And looking at the MVP voting breakdown last year for Navarro, it wasn't exactly a nail-biter.
Navarro ran away with the awards, and while others received votes, it was always going to go to Navarro. He had that good of a season.
Three-pointer Castillo. Rebounded by Madrid.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting him get that open.
Yeah, they got to tighten it up. And you can tell Aguilar is so focused going up inside. He doesn't want to waste any high percentage looks.
Here's Navarro. Makes it off the glass. And so that brings the first half to a close.
Asking Madrid ahead.
They lead by 6. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey, if you're just joining us, we have Basket Madrid visiting the FC Malaga squad. It's the start of the second half. And you look at the coach for Madrid, Chispa Romero. He's in the pressure cooker.
Oh, that press here in Madrid, it'll eat you alive. I mean, it's brutal if you don't get results. That goes for players and coaches. Romero knows this team needs to make a deep run this year. A true threat on the offensive end, really from anywhere on the floor. Carlos Navarro has been attacking without any hesitation, and he's having a big-time game.
And stolen by Navarro.
Pass to Escudero.
To the paint. Ball's knocked loose. With the fadeaway.
Delgado with the rebound.
Totally unnecessary to go the fadeaway there. Could have been an easy jumper.
Priority number 1, it has to be getting the points, guys. Save the fancy stuff for practice.
Out to Castillo. Yes, and it's Escudero picking up the assist.
And that ties it up.
Well, that's why Castillo plays the 2 guard for Malaga. He can really dial it in from downtown.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I think he wants some views on that dunk.
Yeah, startling, though, that he'd even try that right now.
Valverde.
And it's blocked.
It's Montoya on the wing. MP, defended by Navarro. And here's MP.
21 points in the game. 4 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly.
Escudero pulls it in.
Takes a step back.
Rejected by MP.
That's just incredible defensive timing from MP. He understands when to go after those blocks.
Takes the three. Good on the triple.
And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
Castillo outside.
The 11-footer.
Rebounded by Madrid. And here's MP from the arc. Another three for Madrid.
Great work using the dribble to set up his shot. MP can get that anytime he wants.
Pass to Navarro. Now here's Illich. Montoya. Here's MP for three. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, he's scored over half their points so far. An unbelievable contribution.
They need to stop this run.
I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different look defensively.
Here's Valverde.
Fades, and the shot is good.
That's a superb job from the mid-range. A tall forward who can do damage from out there. And spreading the floor for this Malaga attack.
MP outside. Montoya.
There's the three. The shot, no good.
And it's FC Malaga with the ball. And so far, the MVP hasn't been able to keep up with MP. What a great performance he's putting in for Madrid.
I wasn't sure what we would get out of MP today, but it's so encouraging to see him come out here and be this much of a difference maker for his team.
Pass to Morales. Montoya. Outside for Illich.
From outside, off the mark.
On the wing, Castillo. And FC Malaga, another three.
The shot finally dropping for them in bunches. The complexion of this game has changed.
That was the only thing that could have brought them back in this game. Everything had to start falling. Boy, have they gotten hot.
Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Looks like he took that last three a little personal.
Yeah, that was definitely some payback right there.
That's what you love to see. Two guys going at it.
1 second left. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first three quarters. It's been a fun game to watch.
Basket Madrid ahead.
They're up by 6.
And here we are, folks. Fourth quarter. Madrid making a change here.
Launches it, drills it from outside.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Navarro can't get it to go. Back to MP.
Beyond the arc.
Another three for Madrid.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
You just can't say enough about his individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Pushing the action, making his presence felt. MP is getting it done at the offensive end.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
On offense, here's Malaga.
Trailing by 13.
Castillo shot is off. MP outside.
Shot from the wing.
And Basket Madrid misses again. Pass to Gomes.
This one for three.
And Elich pulls it down. MP on the wing.
Fires from deep.
The shot is good on the assist by Elich.
They built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
No question about it. He's hit everything he's looked at.
Just give him any bit of space and it's automatic tonight.
Count the basket.
With his insane length, the rim is right there for Escudero. Scoring inside could not be easier.
MP with it, and it's Gomes picking him up. Pass to Elich. Morales. MP up top.
5 to shoot.
Phenomenal showing for them.
Yeah, Tim, I'd like a piece of that cake if I could have it.
What type of cake?
And here's Navarro. Valverde outside.
Drills the three-pointer.
How about the high release on Valverde's three-pointer using the full extension?
Pass to Morales. MP. Another three for Madrid.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
And the dunk by Navarro.
And it's Valverde picking out the right pass. You just love getting that kind of action from your four.
MP on the wing, defended by Navarro. And it's MP missing. And it's FC Malaga with the ball. Outside for Navarro. And again, Malaga with the triple.
Stretching them out to the corner. Navarro so versatile.
MP outside. Morales. And here's MP from the arc.
It's not going to go for him.
Final whistle sounds, and that'll do it. Madrid comes in and gets the road win. A very strong showing from a team with high hopes this year.
And I like the game plan they had for Navarro, and it worked out well. Never easy to go on the road against a team like Malaga with so much talent.
And for Madrid, you have to think that they liked what they saw from NP.
You can see why they believe in this kid. I mean, even though the reigning MVP was on the floor, he never got rattled. He played with confidence, he played with energy, and that helped spark Madrid into getting this road win.
And that about does it, folks. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga along with our 2K Sports crew.